welcome back to Pause and Proceed podcast with your host, SB.
And I'm your girl, Bridget LeBray.
And we're back doing it again another week, just giving you us. Hey, girl.
Hey, hey. And you giving them like the little thug look, like you feeling thuggish today?
It's not necessarily a thug look.
Uh-huh.
It's my hip hop.
Hip hop? Okay.
I don't even know if I want to call it hip. Listen, I love wearing baggy, oversized, or just chilling clothes.
Uh-huh.
And I looked at this morning. I was like, you know what? I just want something to slide on. I don't want too much effort. I don't feel like thinking.
Okay.
I just want something to slide on.
And I see S. Bass, now you got your name on it. What's going on here? What is this?
So my uncle, wait a minute. My uncle is a bail bondsman, and he's been getting me to, so one Christmas I went home, and this is probably 2018, and he had on a tracksuit, and I was like, he had his little, my uncle kind of, he kind of fly.
Uh-huh.
I was like, Uncle, give me a tracksuit. So he got me one made, and then he was pressing me to wear it because he was like, yeah, I might make this into something, like take some pictures for me. But I couldn't find the right shoes, so I never wore it. This is my first time ever wearing it. This is 2018, 2019.
Shout out to Unc at was that Liberty Bail Bonds?
Yes, Liberty Bail's Bondsman's Tax.
Okay.
If you're in VA.
Okay, Virginia.
And you're having some issues. Family member got locked up on some BS, or maybe not some BS. I don't know. But if they got a bond, call Liberty Bail's Bonds.
If they got a bond, Unc gonna take care of it. Period.
So yeah,
what's your uncle name?
Darnell. Shout out to Uncle Darnell. I don't call him Uncle Darnell. He's more like a brother though.
Darnell?
Darnell.
Darnell.
We call him Darnell.
My mama named Darnella. That sounds a lot like my mama name.
Darnella. Miss Darnella.
Yeah. Darnell.
Yeah.
I like that.
So I'm just chilling, y'all. It's it's a lot. I feel like I was dressing more like a lady for the last few months.
And I like
to switch it up
with that face, that scrunch on your face. Like, what's wrong with dressing like a lady?
It's nothing wrong with dressing like a lady, but I was like, let me switch it up a bit. It's becoming too consistent.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to.
You gotta show them you got a little thug in you a little bit.
Yeah, okay, not thug.
Why you didn't give me the memo? I would have, shoot, let's do this.
You don't have thuggy clothes.
I don't.
Your dots is probably the closest.
I mean, I got like a 2-piece jumpsuit or something,
Okay, a little sweatsuit situation or something. Yeah. Okay.
Not sweatsuit. This sweatsuit.
This ain't a sweatsuit. It's a track suit.
Ain't tracksuit, sweatsuit, the same thing?
Sweatpants. The sweater material.
Okay. I listen, you the fashion diva, okay?
Well,
you the
thanks.
fashion
I'm
diva.
going to say thank you. Thank you.
So what up with it? You just got back. What we talking about today?
Okay. We are talking about, y'all. We're talking about having fun at our big age, or learning how to have new fun
our
big ass age.
Well, okay. We did just agree upon 40 being a big age.
And it's not a bad age, but it's bigger than 20, right?
It's a lot bigger than 20, girl. That's double the age.
That's what I'm saying.
I realized that, I'm really embracing this 40 thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I've never felt as grown as I do right now. Even though I've been out on my own since 21, paying my own bills and da-da-da. But I just never just felt like I'm an adult now. Until I turned 40.
What is it? Because I feel like I'm 38.
You're not even 40 yet. How old are you? You just had a birthday.
I did just have a birthday. I'm 38 officially now.
Hey.
But I'm on the precipice of of that the 40 club. And I'm starting to step from being a Toys R Us kid all these years. And I'm starting to feel like just a bit more mature. And it's a weird transition, but I welcome it. But it's like, what's next? What do I have in store?
You haven't gotten there yet. It's when you turn 40. It's just like, I don't know. I did a countdown, just different videos every day up until 40.
You did.
I did 40 days of doing videos every day up until 40 videos, before I turned 40. So once you turn 40, SB, then it's just, I don't know. It's like a new leaf turns over and you just feel like, Yes, darling. How may I help you? But not everybody, because I got friends, like, they still turn it up, like, they in their 20s. And I'm like, "Girl, I'm tired."
Okay, this is the thing, right? What does fun mean to you, or have you had a difficult time transitioning or trying to figure out, like, hey, this used to be fun. Turning
Yeah.
up in the club and doing this, yada, 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 used to be a great old time.
Yeah.
Now, eh, this ain't fun no more. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. What does fun mean to me, and how do I have a good time at
Yeah.
my big old
So
age?
I'll answer that, and then you can answer because 'cause you're asking the question.
Yeah.
So so, okay, what fun means to me
Mhm.
is I think fun is more like a feeling. It
Yes.
doesn't necessarily have to be an activity
That is
that you're doing.
so true. Yes,
Because,
yes.
like, with my coaching, like, I have fun in coaching.
Mhm.
Just, the back and forth and helping people and them just seeing them have, like, lights turn on, like, "Oh my god, I
Yeah.
never seen it in that way."
Yeah.
That is so fun to me.
I'm glad you said that.
That is so fun. It's just a feeling of like, I get energized with it,
Mhm.
and it just makes me so happy. So, if I find myself just, like, excited, enthusiastic, and just laughing in different arenas, like, that is fun to me.
Yeah.
Like, traveling is fun to me. Going out to
Yes.
eat is fun to me, just doing different things, different activities,
Mhm.
whereas fun used to be in the club, we turning it up, like, we popping bottles, we shutting the club down,
All of that.
like, we booty popping on a
Coming
handstand,
out the club in a drunken stupor.
drunk as heck, can't even remember the night,
But
though,
no, it was fun.
but I know it was fun. We had a time
We had
last
a time last
night,
night for
y'all.
real.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm glad you brought up coaching. You coaching and talking to people and doing what you
Yeah.
naturally do
Mhm.
is fun for you, because with me not quite being 40 yet, but being 38 and feel like I'm stepping into something, I'm realizing that I feel like a portion of my fun is going to come from me getting everything settled, me meeting my goals, me
Mm.
actually um enjoying the process
Yes.
of getting myself together.
Yes.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
definitely get that. Like, and even
Yeah.
on like on a everyday basis, like just having goals for yourself daily and checking them off, crossing them off. Like
Yeah.
my to-do list, like that is so fun. Like when I actually get some things done.
Yeah, I'm starting to, and it's weird because I'm like, oh God, I got something to do. I used to go automatic dread mode.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean? But I also told myself, okay, your default can't be to dread when you
right.
have to have something done. Your default needs to be to happiness or finding the joy in it.
No, for
And I
real.
think it for real.
Mm-hmm.
And because I start changing my default somewhat when I think about those things. I'm like, listen, this is something that you really want to do.
Right.
So yeah, I really do feel like my new form, a portion, not all of it,
Uh-huh.
but my new form of fun is me getting myself together and just, seeing things grow.
Right. Seeing
Just
you grow. Seeing you
seeing
grow
me
and blossom.
grow,
Yeah.
right. And just like I said, just enjoying the process and getting those goals done.
Yeah. And the thing
Yeah.
is, you don't have to do these things. Like you get
No.
to do these things. So just changing your perspective
Right.
on as you were on this journey. Like I get to
Mm-hmm.
do these things. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
so many people have like huge responsibilities and
Oh my
a lot
gosh.
of mental discrepancies where they can't even see themselves in any other light. So just for you to
Yeah.
be on this path, this
Whew.
journey, enlightening yourself and growing and
Mhm.
transforming, like you get to do that.
For real, because I was one of those people.
Yeah.
You gotta fight your way out of that.
Mhm.
That mind
You was
state.
one of what people?
Those people, that person that I couldn't, I knew it was there, but I couldn't necessarily see my goal or feel it. You know what I'm saying? And I,
Mhm.
I didn't know how to get to it
Mhm.
until I start really chopping myself
Your
down as
goal
far
of
as
what?
what to do.
Which goal are you
Just
talking about in particular?
shit, being happy.
Mm.
Just taking one step forward into happiness and figuring out um I took like my whole depression thing, a lot of it was because I didn't know how to move forward.
Mhm.
So once I started gaining the tools and making the steps to move forward, getting a therapist and, self-help books and reading and astrology, all that stuff,
Right.
that's when I started to see breakthroughs little by little. And you start to see the light.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
in that, that's a fun process, right? Like just
Well, I don't know if
well,
I would say fun. It was a needed
it was a much
process.
needed process, and like I can see you having fun with the astrology and learning different things about
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, there's definitely what I say is fun. What I say is what let me think.
So when are you thinking of fun as far as like, whoo, I'm on this roller coaster, I'm at the amusement park and I'm having so much fun. Like keep in
I
mind
think
if
it's
fun is
different
a
types of
feeling.
fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's different types of fun because I love that type of fun too. I'm
Hmm.
trying to find that type of fun too.
Like roller coaster
Roller
excitement.
coaster, excitement, adventure. I want to have a ball. When was the last time you had a
What do you
ball?
mean you trying to have that fun? We're in California. It's always stuff to do. I told you your birthday just passed. I'm
Girl.
like, you want to go jump off a plane? Like, let's do it. Like, let's go. It's
Okay, that's
nothing.
still to be continued. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it.
Martin Luther King said, "The time is always right to do what is right."
The time is always
The
right
time is
to do
always
what's
right.
right. I
I think
like
I think
that.
that's like what he says. It's something in that
It's okay.
sense.
This sounds great.
It sounds
That
good.
still sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
Google it for yourself. But I think he did say like the time is always right to do what is right. I believe. Yeah.
But no, answer me this.
And let me answer you.
When was the last time
Uh-huh.
you had a real ball?
A ball. Okay. Okay. So let me think. What is
Mhm.
this month? This is May. No,
What?
it's June
Dang, I was
now.
about to
It's
say
June
July. Let's
now.
not rush it. June.
Um, okay. So I have this friend who like when he was here in California, he now moved to a different state.
Hmm.
And um no. I'm gonna tell you a different scratch that, pause,
Okay.
rewind.
uh,
Okay, so I have a friend, he lives in your way,
okay.
right? And so I was telling him, like, my girl SB, she's going to Atlanta. She's about to move to Atlanta. So pause and proceed. Like, we're not gonna be able to do this like we're doing now,
Hmm.
the podcast. So sorry guys. But and like SB and I, we're working on things individually, but we're gonna should we tell them what we're
We
gonna do with the
I
podcast or
mean, I guess so. 'Cause you just
I
brought it
did,
up.
yeah. I was
I
about to
didn't
go
know
all
we was
into
gonna
it.
have a special episode to talk about
I
it or
didn't
what.
either. We can skip and come back to it next
No,
time.
well, we can. We are trying to figure out how to evolve our page
Yeah.
because
Instagram, YouTube.
yes, all
Yeah.
of that because we want if we're going to do the podcast together, we just want to be in each other's presence.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just what it is. But we're trying to see how we're going to evolve this. I'm going to call it a machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we're trying to
Yeah.
figure it out.
So we were saying you suggest like a wellness page where we're just like posting things and also individual projects that we're doing ourselves.
right,
So I
right.
was talking to my friend your way, and like right now his name's Augustine, and right now he is like this huge star in your way. Like
Mhm.
he does this show that they talk about Big Brother like
Yeah.
after the show.
Yeah.
And so he used to do my social media because he had a social
I
media
remember you telling
company.
me that. Yes.
Yeah. So he was telling me like, "Hey B, you know what? I want to come in. I want to help you. I don't do that anymore, but I want to help you." So we just had this
Yay.
session where like we just literally just texting each other on WhatsApp, and he was so excited. He got me excited. And it was so fun. Like
Aw.
we would just come up with all types of ideas and things of that matter for me to do a coaching podcast. And literally it was just we just had so much fun, like literally a ball coming up with different ideas
Oh,
to the
that's
point that he was like, you know what?
nice.
I'm about to book my flight. I'm coming to LA and we gonna just sit down and just brainstorm for 2 weeks.
Aw.
Like, so he about to be here in August.
Oh, Augustine is coming
I
in
know.
August. I love
So that's
that.
fun. That type of stuff is fun for me, just like brainstorming and getting all the ideas out and just having somebody to piggyback that stuff with. You know what I mean? Somebody to be a mirror, somebody that's excited for you and with
Yes,
you.
yes. And that just goes back to what I was saying as far as being excited to see the fruits of your labor.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? So
Yes.
that, and I'm glad you had a ball
That was a
doing
ball to
that.
me.
That's good. See, your balls are simple.
They simple.
I feel like mine are not.
Well, what's a ball to you?
I think a ball to me is more, it's a feeling, but it's more physically doing things. I think that's what a ball is to me. Like I can have
Like
fun.
okay.
You know what I mean? Just congregating and having people over and laughing and going to dinner and but a
Yeah, you could have setting some
ball.
dinners up. Like it's gonna be 10 of us. We all
Yeah, I love doing that, and I foresee myself doing that even more when I do move because I don't know. I know I'm not gonna be doing a bunch of going out and all
Atlanta,
that
watch out.
stuff.
SB on her way.
I'm on my
y'all.
way, guys. I'm on my way. But yeah, I think a ball is more so traveling.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Just like you talking about jumping out of the plane,
Yeah.
perhaps more on the adventure side. Going like I want to go to Carnival. I have to go to one of these Caribbean carnivals one of these years.
Let's
Like I
go in
want to do
August. Like it's
that.
in Canada. They having their carnival.
It's in August.
It's in August. I was trying to put, I wasn't trying, but I was thinking about putting some people together to do it for my birthday this August. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, let's do it. And when we travel, goddamn, we gonna do, all types of crazy stuff.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
God.
yeah. We went to
Bridget
Mexico.
She is. Let me tell y'all something. She is pushy with the adventure.
Oh, we gonna have some fun.
She is. She will make now. I will say she's an adventurous gal.
Yes.
To the point, and I'm talking about all this ball stuff. Like, oh, well, I just want to have a ball that's full of adventure. She's way more adventurous than I am.
See, I mean, that's if you're not that way, that's why you gotta be around people that are that way, so
And
you
just
can have
push
these
you.
experiences and
Right.
do new things.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like you get me. It's like it's in me, and I question it,
Uh-huh.
but you're the person that's gonna push me to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. What did we do? Oh my God, we were
The zip lining.
zip lining. Yes, through the. Oh my God,
That
through
was
the
a real
jungles.
zip line.
It was nice.
No, that was a real. I did zip lining in Otros Rios in Mexico. And that was cool. We was, through, I don't want to say through the jungle, through the woods, whatever it was. But it wasn't, that was real
But
zip
Mexico,
lining.
yeah, we went to Cabo for my birthday last year. We was like come on, like 6:00 in the morning, let's go.
Yeah.
It's time for some adventure. Y'all was like, this is a lot of walking. I'm like, come on, y'all, we gotta do this.
It was exercise. We had to go up these steep, I don't know, mountainsides.
It was really steep.
It was very steep. We got our workout in. Old girl said she don't like walking. I ain't never heard no shit like that ever before in my life. But somebody
Brandy
said,
is so bougie.
she said, I don't like walking. We said, all right.
Yeah.
But
my cousin Nikki, she always down. So she like, whatever. Let's go. Let's do it.
She was fine. She was cool. But yeah, that was adventurous. I'm looking forward to doing more things like that. But I also feel like that's coupled into the traveling. I want to start traveling more. Bridget's about to leave now.
Oh yeah, I'm out tomorrow. Like I'm headed to Greece.
Yay!
Hey,
go to some museums and go find the black people in the museums to take some pictures.
Oh, the black people. We just like we're magnetic. We always find each other. Like no matter where we go.
In the museums, because over there they have a lot of like art. Our history is over there.
So I'm going with this travel agency. Like one of my best friends, Reese, and I were going with Travel Divas.
Shout out to Travel Divas.
Yes, because black women travel.
Hey.
So it's come on, Solomon, give it up for the black women that travel.
You got the buttons right there. There you go.
So Reese, she's traveled with them to a lot of different countries. This is going to be my first time traveling with them. And just just to be surrounded with that community, black women that's traveling, that's being cultured. So you already know, they have the whole itinerary. I hadn't looked at it just yet because I just been doing so much up into the traveling. Like I still need to go home and pack, which that's not fun to me. That's not fun.
First of all, wait, Bridget.
I mean, I'm packed. But the last minute little things that you gotta do,
and make sure everything is nice and organized. Okay,
I totally don't believe you.
What do you mean?
There's no way Because for you, what you're saying is you sort of have an idea of what you're gonna wear, and you know where your suitcase
No,
is at the
literally, my
moment.
suitcase is open. There's things in there. I got my clothes, my shoes, my
Okay.
Yeah.
purses, the things of
Okay.
that matter.
All
But
right.
it's just the little.
We're gonna be taking a trip to Bridget's house, everybody, after this
You
podcast.
gonna
We
make
want to
sure
be
we'll make
Make
sure
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 I'm
she's
what's
ready.
ready.
going on. Because you know what? I do last minute travel here in the States.
Hmm.
But internationally, mm-mm.
Yeah, international. No, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. So
Okay.
we're gonna fly into JFK. So because we're all leaving from there,
Mm-hmm.
but we're not leaving until Sunday. So tomorrow we just gonna be in JFK
Oh, okay.
in New York, just having a ball, having some fun,
Oh yeah, that's
having some
nice. New York
fun.
in the summer. Find out because it's been chilly on the East Coast. Find out, how warm. Y'all gonna have fun regardless.
Yeah,
But look at the temperature though.
yeah. I got all the things, but I'm just really excited. Like traveling, that's like the number one fun thing to me. And I don't mean just the destination. So when I travel, I really make it a point to enjoy the whole entire journey. I'm talking
Yes,
about from time in the
me
airport
too.
and just the plane ride.
You like
Just
being in the airport?
I make sure I have fun doing it.
I don't mind being in. It's like a release for
Yeah.
me. I get comfortable. I'm on my computer.
Hmm.
I don't mind chilling in the
And I love
airport.
people. Talking to people is fun to me.
There you go.
I love just talking to people, getting to know them. They'll
Yeah.
tell me their whole life story, girl. And they'll just be like, I've never told anybody this. And they
People are
start
so funny
crying.
when they say stuff like that.
I love that because it makes you feel like we really connected.
Yeah.
And connecting with people is fun because then you get in some type of flow state
A
and they
good natural
trust you.
flow. Yes.
And maybe they needed to release whatever it is that they're releasing with you.
Apparently they did. You
They did.
talking to a whole stranger about some things that you've never, you know what I'm saying, maybe would have told somebody else that's closest to
Yeah.
you.
Well, that's the best person to talk to about some things
You
because
ain't
you're going to tell a
lying.
stranger something that you won't tell your closest friend.
I.e. therapy. That's why therapy
Period.
works.
Yes. Girl.
For real.
Girl.
You ain't lying.
So got that. And you and we got a fun trip scheduled too next year.
Yeah, so Bridget, and I just be listening to people. Bridget she was like, come on, we gonna go to Bali next year. Come on to Travel Divas. And I'm like, all right, paid for it. I ain't looking at nothing. I still gotta look at the details.
Girl, we going to Bali, Indonesia. Like that's one of the places
Yes.
I've been wanting to go. That's on my bucket list. Because
Yeah, I'm glad you pushed me to do that.
oh yeah, we're gonna have a beautiful time.
When are we going?
June 2024.
I gotta remember June.
June. Don't plan
20
anything June
Yes.
2024.
Okay, June.
Yes.
June.
And I got some Bali. I already a guy I've been corresponding with. I met
Mhm.
him here in LA. He used to live here, but he live in Bali now.
Okay. Oh yeah, you told me about him.
Yeah, like he literally sent me pictures and videos and books and all types of stuff. Like whenever he come to LA, we link up.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do some great things.
We
over
are
there.
gonna
We'll
do
have
some great things.
Great time.
Do you want to do something for New Year's?
Yes, I want to go to Ghana.
Let's just yes. We gotta find a Ghana trip. We gotta find like a Ghana. Okay, while you gone, I'm
Mhm.
gonna look into that because we need to get on that in the next
Hold
couple
her
of
to
months.
this, please.
Yes, I'm gonna get on that because I've been wanting to go to Ghana. I don't even know the last 3 or 4 years,
Mhm.
and it just hasn't happened. I'm supposed to go with somebody else. I go online. They put their plane ticket online. I didn't even know.
Oh, they left you?
Yeah, but it's okay.
You mother sucker.
As
As
maybe
Michael
it was
Black. You
some
black mother sucker.
maybe it was
Michael
some.
Blackson says that.
Oh yeah, you do. Maybe it was some miscommunication. It's okay, but yes, let's do
Let's
it.
go.
Let's
So
do
I
it.
love to travel with travel groups because they plan everything.
Yeah,
And the flight is usually included, but sometimes it's like land only.
let's
And
find
you
a
got to book your
group.
flight, whatever.
Let's find a group.
Yeah, let's find a group.
Yeah, we'll find a travel group.
All inclusive resort, no kids, adults only, and we're gonna turn up, have a great time. Do all the excursions,
Yes.
everything.
So is that it for your? I guess. So you're not having, like me. I feel like I'm having issues with trying to find what fun means for me
Well,
at this age.
let's figure it out right now. What does fun mean
Okay.
to you? If you did know, what would
does
you say?
fun mean to me?
Yeah.
So it's different levels of fun,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
Fun. Let's go on not necessarily the lower level, but the mid grade level. I don't
Okay.
even say mid grade because sometimes it's high grade. Having good people around you and congregating around great people That's fun to me because my niece graduated on the 25th. So I went to Charlotte, then I went to Atlanta because I moved to Atlanta. So I just went to
Okay.
Atlanta to scope
Graduated high
out
school?
things. Yes.
Oh,
Graduated high
congrats, niece.
school.
What's her name?
Jania. Shout out to Jania, my niecey
Congratulations,
poo.
Jania.
Yeah, she's going to. Don't let me. Okay, Johnson C. Smith. I thought I was about to screw it up. Johnson C. Smith University. I'm so happy she's going to a HBCU.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes. In Charlotte, North Carolina.
Which one?
Johnson C. Smith
Oh, that's the
University.
HBCU.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But
I didn't go to college, so I didn't know.
it's okay.
I always wanted to go to college and like pledge. I always wanted to be a soror.
Did Different World inspire that in you?
I don't know. It's just like the sisterhood thing. To have some sisters
Yeah.
for life, and
Yeah.
I mean, I got sisters for life, but it's just something about. I
It
hope she
seemed
pledged.
dope.
Jania, please pledge.
I don't know. She's a different one. I can see her doing it, but I can also see her not doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I can
Well,
see
encourage her for me, please.
Want me to encourage
Please.
her? All right, I'll do so. But I realized I went to Atlanta Memorial Day weekend and everybody was going out and they had their white on. And, I'm just coming out. I was about to leave the hotel's nighttime. I wasn't going out. And I'm just looking at everybody and I'm like, whoa, I used to be down here doing the same thing.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it
Mhm.
kind of just tripped me out because I'm not in that party mind
Right.
space anymore. And damn, I forgot where I was going with the story.
That you went to Miami.
Oh,
Well, no,
yes.
Atlanta.
Yes. So, seeing everybody go out party. And it made me think like, I know when I get down here, I'm not about to be doing that. Maybe a little bit here and there, that's fine
Right.
every so often. Then I got my cousin, shout out to Tamara, she does events
Okay.
down there. And she
Event
was
planner?
telling she's an event planner. And she was telling me, and my cousin, I think my cousin's like 50.
Okay.
And
Tamara?
yes. And she does brunches. And she was like, girl, listen, I go to brunches all the
Oh,
time.
that's so
Even
fun.
at the brunch. She said, but they turning up at the brunch too, child.
Yeah.
She said it's gonna be, so just anticipate you're gonna be doing some type of turn up.
Mhm.
Like it's gonna be
But
a
you
turn
enjoy
up.
that, don't you?
Every so often, but I also like going to spaces where I can hear people talk.
Okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying? Because even when we went out to dinner and the music was kind of low and we were
Uh-huh.
talking, and then we just started noticing we had to raise our voices.
Mhm.
The music just started, as the time dipped down or increased, the music went up. She was like, all the spots, the lounges turned into party spots.
They really do.
So it's
in
like,
Atlanta.
yeah.
Yes.
So it's, I my wheels start turning. And I thought about it. I was like, this is kind of not a full circle moment, but it is a full circle moment because I went back to Virginia in my mind. I was like, what did we used to do even in our 20s, even when we was going out? Virginia's a small city. What did we used to do? Oh, we went over to each other's houses. Hey, come over, y'all. Bring this, bring that. And we have a little gathering, little drink, little smoke,
Mhm.
food, laughter. That was fun to me.
Okay.
That
Is that
was
still
so
fun to
much
you?
fun.
So you like the
Yes.
small, intimate, like gatherings?
I do. We can have, like a game night type of gathering too.
Yeah.
But like with like 5, 6 of your friends,
Mhm.
that was the best to me.
Mm.
That was so fun. So I was like, okay, I see.
Oh, you should do
that's
that
one
as
that,
like a going away thing here in LA.
I told you I had no going away, nothing.
Why? Why can't? Why?
I don't know.
Why do you not want to be celebrated?
I don't know. You put it like that. Why do I not want to be celebrated? Because I don't look at it like that. I just, ooh, that's a good one, Bridget. I don't know. Everyone keeps telling me, yeah, you need to have something, you need to do something, but I'm like, meh.
So what's the men?
What is the meh? Maybe I feel like I don't feel like nobody care if I go.
Mm.
I know it's not true, but that's how I feel.
I thought you said you were gonna be bi-coastal.
I am, but
So what does that mean? Work-wise or what?
more so work wise. Primarily, I'm gonna be in Atlanta. I don't want LA to be my primary residence, but I'll come here to take a break from Atlanta to make some money. Um, creative stuff, work stuff, etc., etc. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's
But you're
more so
leaving
with
LA as
Yeah.
your
primary.
permanent
Yes,
residence.
yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is. And I probably should dig deeper into that because I don't, I know people probably gonna be hurt if I just like go and not. I mean, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
bye individually to people I'm really, I'm cool
Because you're
with.
operating off of assumptions that don't seem to be true. Because if you got
I
people
know it's
saying,
not true. It's
you
a
got people
feeling.
saying like, "Oh, why don't you do something?" You just like, So how do you? What do you think people are feeling when you just like, no, I'm out of here. Screw you.
Like, like they feel like that. Like,
Yeah.
damn, probably like, well, shoot, okay, we just are LA friends.
Yeah. Is that what you want?
No, because no, I don't want that. What do you mean? What do I want?
Like you just want people to just forget about you.
No, I
Just
don't.
screw you.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know. I'm a little weird sometimes. I
I
am.
get it.
And
I get it.
sometimes it doesn't
We
make
all are.
sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna rethink that. I was thinking about having a dinner
hmm
and maybe get like an Airbnb and having a dinner, have a chef come and it be marijuana infused.
No, I can't.
And you're
I go
eating.
right back to the weed, girl.
Bridget, you won't
What?
eat the dinner that one
No,
time?
I cannot do the THC.
At all? Okay.
Listen, when
I'm
you have an
pressuring
addictive
her.
personality, when you
Peer
I
pressuring her.
realized that marijuana has had power over me for all
Yes,
these years.
I know.
And if just the knowledge of knowing that it's THC infused in this marijuana, that's how I got back. So I directed this event and it was a marijuana infused dinner. It was
Uh-huh.
beautiful. And then, me being a director, we had like a lot of vendors there. People
Yeah.
had their own farms. And all the vendors was giving me all
Oh.
this free marijuana, edibles, and
Oh,
all the things.
wow.
That's how I got back on the roll. Like, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
But you can do
we
your
can do our
marijuana
own
infused
thing.
dinner. I'll just have them do mine
We'll
without.
make special
Yeah.
because there's somebody else that don't, want to be a part of that experience. I mean, not the experience, but they don't want their food infused.
Mhm.
So we'll have some plates that don't.
So you're
have
doing
it,
this.
I guess. Maybe.
So yeah, because the thing is, so I'm just thinking, just knowing you,
Yeah.
and knowing, just people in general. A lot of times we don't want to be celebrated, or we resist the celebration
Yeah.
because there may be some unworthy conversation that we're struggling with. Like what if
Yes.
people don't show up, and then how would I feel about that, and things of that matter.
I'm trying to think because when you said that, it made me think of dinner. Remember Christmas?
Yeah.
It made me think of that.
Mm.
Invited 5 hoes out, 6. Only one hoe showed up.
I guess
You
I was that
know.
hoe.
I'm just joking. But yeah, that was so like damn to me. You know what I mean?
But what if you know what? That's what it was. That's what it was
But
meant
we
to be.
enjoyed ourselves. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm not tripping too much, but
Because look what happened from me being the one hoe showing
that's
up.
true.
Like now because we had like literally just met. That was that was really our first time hanging out.
That was our first time.
So we got to
hanging
know each
out.
other. Like
That's
you never know
true.
what God has in the works for you.
That's true.
Yeah, don't block your blessings.
All right.
Let
I'ma
people
have
celebrate you.
something.
Because I get that though. I get that. I get it.
Yeah.
But you teach people how to treat you. If you constantly tell people, no, don't celebrate me, then when you actually do want to be celebrated, it's like, damn, where my people at? Don't nobody care.
That's true. That happened to me a birthday year one time.
Mm.
So yeah.
That wasn't fun, was it?
Well, it was still fun because
Mhm.
there was enough people that came to celebrate. But I think
Okay.
because I'm like so kind of sometimes, especially here in California, so last minute
Mhm.
with my birthday celebrations. I don't know. Maybe it was just that person because that person didn't show up for the daggone Christmas dinner either.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, everything happens when it's supposed to happen, and people got other obligations and things of that matter.
My friend thing, this friend thing has been a thing for me
Mhm.
being here in LA, and I think that's part of the reason why I probably don't want to celebrate and do anything
friend thing?
because It's just a friend energy, questioning who my real friends is, the type of friendships, because these friendships, which I understand you have different friendships look different, but because those friendships don't feel like the friends like a deeper friendship,
Yeah.
and realizing that all your friendships are not gonna be on that level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's been like a mind F for me.
Mhm.
I'm think I'm for the most part out of that, but I think that has a lot to do with why I probably don't want to
Yeah,
throw
no.
anything.
I mean, I definitely get that. And I had that same conversation, right? I got this my aunt Joyce in
Uh-huh.
Ohio, right? She's like 80 something. And
Hmm.
I remember going back for to home.
Shout out to Aunt Joyce, 80
Hey Joyce,
something.
I love you to life.
Yeah.
And I said to her, I said, man, I was talking, had this conversation, the same conversation. Like, man, I like LA. I said, I just really don't feel like I'm really connecting with people or making any friends. And she said, well, one thing I learned, if you want friends, you gotta first be a friend. And she's
What?
like, "How are you being a friend?" And I was like, "No," because I was going into I was going into relationships with that thought, like, man, just people this and people that, just with a negative mindset. And God will not be mocked. We reap what we sow. So I was
Hmm.
sowing, this negative mindset when it came to friendships. So that's exactly what I was reaping. I wasn't allowing people to really get to know me. I wasn't going in like deep or showing or giving any type of intimacy. So
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was getting back, like just superficial relationships. So now
Hmm.
when I feel like that, like, man, I really ain't got no friends. I I gotta look in the mirror. Like, that's because you aren't being a friend. You aren't allowing anybody in.
Yeah.
So that may be
Yeah.
something to, dive into as well.
Child, I did.
Okay,
I
good.
did. I'd been questioning my. I think what happened at the beginning of me, because I feel like I was a I was a good friend. I was a good friend to the people that I was friends with when I first got here to California. You know what I'm saying? I think there was always a feeling of questioning certain people
Mhm.
that has always just stood with me. And then I started to shut down more so probably like after 2018. You know?
Mhm.
But
Where
I
you was just like, you know what?
I just
Forget it.
didn't make too much of an effort to try to gain friends. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think I ever really made that much of an effort because I'm just used to people naturally coming around me. So I wasn't, yeah, I don't want to say I was out here just really shopping for friends. But after some time, it's like, okay, well, let me go out and socialize and da 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 da. Because, that's how you build community.
Mhm.
I think people just showed me that maybe I'm maybe just picking the wrong people to be around me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
And you could have just been like you said, you was a good friend. Like, that's according to you. Like, you know what I
I
mean?
was a
According
good
to your
friend.
perception of what a friend is. Like somebody else could have a totally different definition of friend.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Do you think some of
Um,
it could be cultural though, between your time in Atlanta and here? I mean, because people say that about California that, you know, like we're not as friendly, right? You go to the
Mhm.
South and everybody
Oh
says
yeah.
hi to everybody here. They don't mean any disrespect. They just go on their way.
right. And
It's
I
different
think
in
so because I
Midwest.
come from a very small city in Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And and I realized this, which is special. I have friends from elementary school still, high school. Like some people don't have those connections at all. And I think I just came out here with a different mindset. Like I just, I'm a small city kid. Hey, how you doing? Da 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 da
Right.
da. And not realizing that people wanted to get to know you for what you can do for them. That was a change for me. It was a learning process of how people are could be.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
this is a different. You have this little pool of people that you grew up from and with, and you went to school with, and da 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 da. Now you're in this big pond of different personalities. So I think it definitely was for sure. A portion of that is a cultural shock.
So then, do you potentially think that the reason you don't want to have a goodbye is almost sort of like a thumb in your nose to the fake friends of LA? You're going back to the real friends.
Probably.
I mean, I imagine there's some of that subconsciously going on a little bit, you
Yeah,
know?
it could be, and I don't want to say the people they're definitely not fake friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. They definitely not. I it's some cool people that I'm around, but I think you know, people are shade. I just yeah. I think it has a lot to do with what you just said. Yeah, and I think I have to really I still got to think about that
Yeah,
sometimes.
and I imagine now that you sort of see it that way, you understand that's where it's coming from. Now you're gonna be able to make a change and say, okay, you know what, I did really make some cool friendships here,
Yeah,
and you probably will have the party.
I probably will have a
There you go.
Yeah, but
party.
change starts now. Like if you're gonna leave here with that same mindset, that perspective, like
I don't want to go in Atlanta like
what's
that.
gonna stop you from going into Atlanta with the same mindset? Like everywhere you go, there you are. You know what I mean? If you already thinking like ah man, people are this, people are that.
Well, I feel like I've accepted how different people can be.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
know
think
what I
that's the
mean?
beauty of like us being human. Like you
Right.
get all these different colorful human beings
Yeah.
and y'all get to come together and paint the world with your
I
own attitudes and personalities.
yes. I just don't need everybody around me.
Yeah. You know what? When I first moved here to California, I had a friend tell me. He said, "Listen, Bridget." He said, "Back home, he's like, you got people that love you." I said, "Yeah, I got I
Mhm.
got a lot of people that love me. I got a big family, a lot of friends." He said, "All right, well, you remember that." He said, "Don't come out here thinking that you're here to make friends. He said, what you come here for?" He said, "Focus on your dreams, focus on your goals,
Yes.
focus on your objective." He
Yes.
said, "People that come along the way, they're added incentive, but
Yeah.
don't expect things from people." So
Yes.
those people that you have met here in LA, like that's an added incentive. You know what I mean? Like
It is.
when you
They
come to the city,
are.
you got people that you can hit up.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know what I mean? But
Yeah.
though they're not your root friends, the people that you can count on like you can with your friends back home, but you just understand the level of the friendship.
Yeah. I'm starting to accept the level, and I'm
Yeah.
starting to see that I really enjoy really deep connections.
Yeah. So just
How
plan
did turn?
something, just
How
have some
the hell
fun.
this turn to a friendship? A friend? I feel like Drake. I really feel like Drake
Because your
right
fun is
now.
connected to intimacy,
Community.
community,
Yes.
small gatherings. So
It
yeah.
really
So have some fun
is.
before you leave LA and plan an intimate small gathering with your friends.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And I'm gonna go have fun in Greece. Hey!
Hey, safe travels, my
Thank you,
pal.
darling.
Yes, safe travels.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is it. Follow us on Instagram. Pause underscore. Why can I'm always mess that up.
You got it.
Underscore.
Yes.
Proceed. Pause. Underscore. Proceed on
Yes.
Instagram and YouTube.
Yes.
Pause and Proceed podcast. And we'll see you next time, guys.
And find out what's fun for you and go out and feel that feeling of fun.
Yes.
Love you.
Peace.